else is that I think I just need to have something more right here. All right, so good. Cool. So I'm just guessing that for a lot of you, this is probably not your first presentation again. You've been taking a lot of presentations, and the first thing I want to mention is that if you've failed at growing your business over the internet in the past, it's not your fault. There's lot of information out there. There's a lot of stuff I see talking about, do automation, do this, do webinars, do this, but and many times that information overload keeps you from success. So that's okay. And if you've been concerned in the past that you can just succeed with growing your business, you just can't succeed because there has to be some special talent that you need to have. Put those fears to rest. You may not need a lot of special talent. You just need a sequence. Just as that, I would say that if many of us have learned cooking, hopefully during this lockdown, and I believe if you just follow the right steps, and then lo and behold, out of magic, a good food comes out on the other side. So I believe you can just do it, and you just need the right person to explain it to you. Now, another thing I would just say that, do you believe in your ability to deliver a profitable offer to your audience in this environment and beyond? I believe when this lockdown happened, this is one thought that I always had, that can I do something which is profitable for my audience and not. So this is one of the questions that if you're here, again, I would ask you to just type in a simple yes. If you believe that yes, I can and you can uh, create what you call a profitable offer here, right? So if you believe so, just type in yes to my to your chat windows, and I think that will work very, very well, right? And I believe another thing that you would want to talk here is that you commit to keep yourself safe here, because I believe that if we keep ourselves safe here and make sure that we see the other side, because we want to live for ourselves, we want to live for our families. So I believe, I hope that you commit to keep yourself safe as well, right? So, so if the answer is yes, right, let's move ahead. And here are my goals from this presentation. I believe that only way for you to grow your business on the internet is through a start to finish framework. So you do not need only one few pieces. I've heard people saying, hey, again, for the, that, okay, learn Google Sheet or learn Excel sheets or learn how to create a video. That won't work unless you have the complete framework, right? So one piece is very important. Every piece is very important, but you need to have a complete framework. And I believe that only way to build a complete framework is through a 10X framework. And I hope, let's see if it's true for you, right? So my name is, again, Ashish Kapoor, and I got into Harvard and decided to drop out of the school. And a lot of people last time asked me that whether I have it or not. And I think I've just put that whole mail that I got around 2018, which confirms that, okay, I got to Harvard. So I just wanted to put that mail here just to make sure that, if there's any lawyer here, he can actually check. All right, cool. So I've been a sales guy. And that was my only hammer. I thought I can sell anything. And lo and behold, from 1998 to 2014, that was I was doing. I reached to the top of my domain with being VP sales for two 6,000 crore plus companies. CaratLane, of course, has been acquired by Tanishq, and Bluestone is a Ratan Tata backed company. But I believe there was something more that I could do. So I left those sales jobs. I started teaching GMAT, and I got students to Ivy League schools. And I've just had somebody, and I was able to get him admitted to New York University. All right. So then when I started in 2016, this is what I remember of myself, is that I failed. All right. And I failed because of the reason that I could do it great inside of an organization, but I could not do it as an independent consultant. So the reason I failed was because I could not find the right audience to take or sell my product or sell my services. So that was the number one reason that I believe that I failed initially, and initially means 2 years. I was doing cold calling, and I didn't use digital platforms such as Facebook primarily, or Google in some cases, to find and build an audience. So I learned about building the audience rather than trying to sell upfront. So this is what I learned. Over time, I had to learn it, I had to practice it, and now whenever I work, I make sure that I focus on building the audience. The second reason that I failed for 2.5 years again was that I did not build any online sales funnels. So this was a concept that I understood in 2018, and it changed my business forever. And this was with this company called ClickFunnels. And I learned all about the automation, and I never thought it was so. I thought automation was difficult, but I can tell you that my team here, I think most of my team is also here. They can tell you that automation is easy. It's all plug and play today, right? So we just had to learn these sales funnels because we need to warm up a lot of clients. We needed an online place to write a sales letter or a video sales letters here. So next thing is that when the environment changes, I have been selling for about a good 15, 20 years. But we learned that in this new environment, the sales have changed. How do you talk on the phone? You want to talk on a stage. We need to talk on a webinar like this. And you also need to learn how to talk face-to-face or over the phone one-to-one. So I had to learn this and to relearn this. So whatever I did for 14 years may have served me a little bit, but this is what has carried the show. So I learned how to, do the whole sales pitches and everything. So next, moving on, the results we got out of this is that doing the system for ourselves, we were able to do we were able to get a lot of sales calls. Even today, to this date, I think for the last 3.5 years, I've hardly made a cold call to anyone. I have been able to attract clients to me and also for my clients. So for example, this is the Cricket Academy. They wanted, students or children between ages 7 to 12 to come to them, and we were able to get him students or parents calling them up who children were exactly between 7 and 13. Once in a while, you'll get somebody who's 6-year-old or 13 or 14-year-old, but you'll exactly get the right audience to them. So this is the power of internet, that you can get the exact right audience. Cool. So next thing that we did not do between 2016 and 18 is that we never had something like a customer acquisition strategy. That we just wanted to, everybody, would want to sell, and then we realized that that is not how the game is played. You would have to go to the right cold audience, and then to the warm audience, and then convert them to these cold and warm audience into a hot audience, and then you have to follow up with them, right? Most of our sales to this day do not happen the first time, and they happen through what you call a follow-up funnel. And I have this phrase which says, fortune is in the follow-up. And trust me, as a salesperson, how many times can you follow up? 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. We've heard of things like sales does not happen unless you follow 5 times. But I can tell you, in the new economy, it doesn't happen unless you follow 22 times. And it is not possible for a human to call up somebody 22 times. I have my sales team here online, and they can tell you that they do not have to call up, because we would do follow-up sequences through emails, or we will do what you call retargeting over social media, that somebody has seen our ad and responded but not bought. So we'll retarget them on Facebook and made sure that they would buy. So a lot of retargeting happens and a lot of follow-up happens. And this is this is something which we have a very start to finish customer acquisition strategy. So
can I ask one question?
Yeah, so I will take questions in the end if that is okay. I just write on your question. I will be more than happy to take all the questions in the end. Absolutely. All right, cool. So the next thing is that if you don't position yourself well, we didn't learn how that we have to position ourselves as a celebrity authority, that we know what we're doing. And then there's a whole framework of how you become, this is a whole funny way of saying it, is that how do you become from zero to a hero in anything? You do a certain step of things and you have a positioning. You've seen movie stars being launched, or rock stars being launched. So we've been actually launching brands with good positioning, or a celebrity or an authority positioning. This allows us to charge more, right? And this allows you to, let's say, charge about maybe 5 times more than your competition. And that is a secret, and that is the very, very important key piece, whether you are on the internet or not. So next thing is, again, we learned that if we do not brand ourselves, if we do not add value to our clients upfront or our audience upfront, they won't turn up to be our clients or our customers in the end. So we realized that that you have to do branding, and then you have to do a systematic branding to your cold audience and your warm audience. So these are the 3 steps on, in terms of our launching the brand or launching a company or launching a client helps us in getting a lot of leverage. And the results were that, like I said, we were able to charge retainers as high as these. So we were charging till about February before the lockdown, but we still in this lockdown, we have clients who pay us about 3,15,000 a month, for our services. And at the same time, for example, you can see, for our, let's say our clients, we were able to sell something at a, higher prices, at least 40 to 50% higher prices. And we have over capacity right now with this client. I mean, like with anyone, but everything is going on. A lot of other brands have come back to service, but we are at, over capacity to serve. So this is what happens if you brand and position right, and if you have a good customer acquisition strategy. So these are the results that you can expect for yourself as well. Okay, the next phase was this design and build phase. For example, a lot of the products we saw got launched without any problem solution fit. That people would launch something because as we entrepreneurs, we sometimes love our products. We launch and we believe that, hey, people will buy. People would not hesitate to buy, and we do not bother about whether there's a product market fit, whether we will be able to recover money, whether it's going to be profitable or not. So we looked deeply into it, and we helped ourselves and our clients form business models and get product market fit, so that the services would sell with lot less effort later on, because they were selling what you call winning products. So that's pretty important if you want to, let's say, design your business or build your business. Next thing we figured out is that people do not build an irresistible offer. Now people would say that, okay, I'm selling this product or I'm selling this service, rather than doing an irresistible offer. So free is not something which is very irresistible, because people do not trust you in a certain sense. But if you stack it well, if you put it together, people will pay, right? And there can be freemium services. But the point is that you need to do it in a very irresistible manner and combine it with a lot of positioning and branding, and that is how you sell. So, for example, I ask people not to do chats because nobody's reading a Zoom chat just to put it together, and there are a lot of WhatsApp messages going without any, let's say, building the audience. So there's a right time to do this, bring this offer. And if you do it right, people would buy, and sometimes people may not buy. But the point is, if you follow them well, if you offer great value, people will buy. Awesome. So the last thing is that a lot of businesses we thought who would not do advertisement, whether offline or online, is because, hey, they did not have the money to do it, or they just didn't have a proven product. So like they did not have a product market fit. So how could they have the risk-taking capability to do ads, right? That's the second thing, that they do not know how to leverage platforms, not how to make ads. But if you're not making huge money, you would never be able to spare money for the advertisement. So you need to have a business model which allows you to have what you call a high lifetime value, which is far more greater than your cost of customer acquisition, because marketing and sales in the end is your cost of customer acquisition. So your value that you get out of a customer, money that you make from a customer, must be at least three times more than your cost of customer acquisition. For most business models, but it may be a little bit more or a little bit less. But that's what allows you to sort of put money into ads. All right, so this is what I wanted to share. But let me also share with you that that once we figured out, we were only doing sales, and we were struggling. I can tell you, I was struggling to get 37,000 pieces of retainer, and to reaching that and getting clients at 3.7 lakhs. That happened because we had a start to finish system. And similarly, this is one of my clients. You can go and check the website. Now they had zero revenue, and he before the lockdown, of course, it's a jewelry business. So he was able to raise his business to about 12 lakhs within a matter of 4 months. So this happens if you have the right business model and the right product and the right service, and then you can turn your product and service into an irresistible offer. Cool. So this is what I wanted to share. Now, how many of you got some value out of it? How many of you are feeling excited about what we covered? Did you understand? So if you got some value out of it, you can safely type yes. And we'll want to know that, right? That if it makes sense for you, and if it doesn't make sense for you, then basically I need to. I find it that most of the time I'm able to get through a lot of people, and I practice this very, very seriously. So if you got great value out of it, then basically I would want to have an offer for you. But before that, I again want to stretch that if that we've understood the importance of internet, but that's great. That you need to sell campaigns, you need to make everything going on for yourself. But do you really believe that you can come up with a profitable offer? There's somebody who's writing on the screen. There's someone I think who did this yesterday. I think there's someone, and it's very uncool. And I think we can figure out who you are. So why don't you remove this whole thing on the screen? There's somebody who's written it down, right? And it becomes pretty uncool to see this thing. And I do not know if there is a way to clear it.
Ashish.
Yeah. So
this happened yesterday also.
Yeah.
So why it happened, I don't know, but it happened yesterday also.
Writing it. I don't know if I can use a I can use my eraser, and I think I can get rid of it. Awesome. So don't do that again.
There's a feature in the Zoom where you can find it out who is writing on that. But
yeah. So we'll find it out later, and some smart guy would be wanting to do it. Anyways, cool. So I think that has allowed me to sort of struck my screen now. I think my screen is going to go struck. All right. Let's see. Cool. I think everything looks back in control. Awesome. So here is something which I wanted to offer you today. Okay, this is like let's get sales, and basically I want to offer you something where basically I would want to do these videos. One session is in place, and I'm starting a new session very, very soon, which is on 20th April. But let's see what it has and what I've learned in this last 1 week to make the offer even better. So what will I cover when I do these 30 days videos, right? So you'll have videos in your area, in your membership area. And the first time that I sold, we were able to sell it for 7,000 rupees a piece, right? And we had we had takers, and then we got certain feedback and so on so from this from our members. And let's see what we're covering based on our members' request. Now, one of the things that I'm going to cover here is why you may have failed in past in creating a successful internet campaign. I've been doing it for over a year and a half with my clients, and there are reasons that clients sometimes do not get results, and there are reasons some people get huge results. So first thing that I will cover in these videos is why you may have failed in past in creating a successful internet campaign, and how you can of course try and do that, right? This is a value of about 13,000 rupees for you. So just understand this, because if you ever want to go digital, you have to understand why sometimes people fail and how you can basically not make those mistakes. I will have that checklist on, and I'll share it that how people fail on different dimensions. They've not been able to put the campaign together. So if you want to learn why people fail and how you can be successful, this is what the whole piece. If you don't attend all 30 days, but you attend this part, you will understand. And then if you're working with us or you're working with any internet marketer, you would want to know why people fail, and if he's suggesting you something and then that's not how it's going to work, you can pinpoint. All right. Second thing that we will suggest is how you can profitably acquire new clients in this economy. Basically, you would want to know that how you can basically get new clients, if you what sort of offer works in today's economy, right, and beyond, of course. And so you would want to learn how to profitably do it. You don't want to burn your money too much. You want to basically have a certain budget for ads, but there is a way to acquire clients profitably. Third thing, so of course the total value of these two things is about 34,000. All right. So the next thing is that there's a whole sequence of success. One thing that I've figured out is that there are clients who will do a certain sequence of success. Those are the people who will win. And I will share with you digital, like your sequence of success for your business, whether you're an e-commerce business, whether you're offline business, whether you're a traditional business. You will understand how you can, leverage. Atul talks about the leverage model. So seriously, how you can leverage, digital space and create your own sequence of success. Yeah. So next thing is that you need certain tools to work on an internet. For example, probably you need internet, internet connection or a laptop, but there are a few more tools that you would need. They're not too expensive. I have them in my room and working pretty fine. So at the same time, you would need certain tools, and I'll share those tools with you and how you can buy them and how you can use them to create the desired impact. All right. So the next thing is there's a strategy that is working right now. There's a strategy that keeps me up at night. And Atul talked about me being dapper. I have been able to, I had to be up till about 4 to 5 a.m. because the strategy is working right now, and I don't want to miss any of it. Cool. I've refused businesses unless they pay me money upfront. Because I believe there's a huge money that is there, and I would want to have. So is there for your business. So you want to know the strategy that's working right now. Cool. So what the next thing is, you would also in these video series, you will also get the campaigns that have worked in the past. So there are a few ads, there are a few funnels, there are a few sales pitches that have worked hugely well in the past, and I'll give you the swipe files or the whole exact versions of what has worked in the past, and all you have to do is sort of model from it or reverse engineer it. I won't use the word hack, but reverse engineer it and make it work for your business. Cool. So basically, this is the whole thing. And of course, I don't want to charge you about 1,09,000 here. I've made it very, 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 very easy, very, very affordable for everyone here. And I can just tell you that to launch a campaign, to run a campaign, and there's a reason we charge that amount of money. It costs us about 2,300 rupees to get one customer. And in the end, we are able to close them for about, a special discounting offer. But here's what I have for you. I'll be straight with you. We won't charge you 15,000. This is the offer only for eGrowth, right? And we'll only charge 1,700 rupees per month if you would like to do it. So these videos are for about 28 days. And I would want everyone to complete the videos in 1,700 days. Oh, sorry, in 28 days. And that's the only price of admission. And you would also have access to our Facebook group, where if you have certain challenges, you would have me, answering them, but also other group members answering them. At the same time, you would also have weekly calls from me where I'll answer all your questions. So this is the price of admission. I just made it very, very easy. And if you're excited about it, here's the place to go, right? And this is the place where you can go. And I think if you were to just copy and paste this, you would get it. And I think Satyam from my team would be here, or Ankit will be here, or Atul. If you can also find it, put it in the chat window. You would have a different link there, but if you can put that in the chat window, that'd be awesome as well. Cool. So guys, this is what I wanted to present to you. And with this, if somebody can do it in the chat window, can somebody sort of do it, or Atul can do it if that works for you?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Cool. So the classes starts, classes would start on 20th April, which is Monday. I believe Monday is a great day to always start. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can always come back to me. But as I said, I made it ridiculously simple because the last class we offered here was about at 7,000. We had takers for it. And I was able to.
Can you please show the URL again?
Yeah. Atul, you have it in your WhatsApp yesterday evening. That link works as well.
No worries. I'm just copying it down.
Sure.
Yeah, carry on with the conversation.
I think what I can do is I can copy it and somehow make it here. Let's see if it works.
Put this into chat box, Ashish.
Yeah, I'm just doing it. I think Atul has done it.
I've just put it. I just check that if that works. Yeah, it is the same. Absolutely.
Cool. Awesome. So you guys can go to this link if you would want to. And there you would see a certain sales letter that I've written, and you would see all the details of the program. And if that works for you, you can sort of go and check out the page and see. And basically, once you sort of enter your details, you will, first of all, you get a gift from me. You get a certain book, which is called Client Secrets, that will come to you. And I have, I believe, Ankit from my team here, and I think I'm going to put him to task. So anybody who puts in these details there, they would get this book. I mean, we'll email to them the book. All right. So cool. So at that said, I think I've stopped my presentation. So if you have any questions now, I'll be more than happy to answer.
So yeah, so you stopped sharing the presentation.
Yeah, no, I have put it back. So yes.
Okay. So all of you who have some questions, please raise your hand. So on the right panel, you would have an option to raise your hand, a blue button. So once we see a raised hand, we'll be able to unmute you and let you ask a question. I think Uday had a question. He has put it in the chat box. So Uday, can you please unmute yourself and ask the question?
Yeah, my general understanding. Am I audible now? I hope so.
Yes, you are, but there's a lot of echo. Fine, we can manage that. Yeah.
Okay. My general question is generally understanding of internet marketing is targeting your messages to
Be
Instagram.
slightly loud, please.
Yeah, my general understanding that I had about internet marketing was that you target your messages to Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp kind of social media. Is it that, or is there more to it?
So you put your messages on WhatsApp and Instagram, right?
Yeah,
See, first up, let's understand this. These platforms, which you mentioned, Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp, is done by a company, right? There is
yeah,
this company who does it, right? WhatsApp is totally free. You know, you notice that you don't pay anything to use WhatsApp.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So at the same time, understand why are these companies, let's say Facebook or Instagram or let's say even WhatsApp, why are they allowing you to have such a fabulous service for free? There must be a reason, correct?
Yeah.
So if you only post organic, you will get a few customers, right? You'll get a customer or two here and there. I mean, and this is, you cannot control who sees your post. Do you
Right.
get it? This post is there, organically there. You cannot decide, and it's totally uncontrolled who sees this. Okay. So once in a while, you get it. But if you really want to scale a business, if you want to basically get about 10 customers a month or 2 customers a month, for example, you need to go to a target audience. You need to go to an audience which is most likely to buy your product or service or your offer, right?
Right.
Now, for that to happen, you need to make sure that you understand which audience will be and who is the audience. Now, what you can do is you can tell Facebook or Instagram that this is the type of audience that I'm looking for, and you pay for the advertisement. Okay, they will look for people. They will search for people who are most likely to buy your product or service, and that is the most critical piece. That if you run campaigns or if you run the ads, a certain way, which is the right way or which is the way that is working, they will find these people and show them your ad or your offer. So this is one critical piece. Most of the people think, hey, I'll do organic. Those people have invested billions, multiple billions of dollars, and they make money through advertisement. And only 2% of the total base will advertise. And that is a base that will get rich and that will make Facebook rich. Right? So that is another important piece. Of course, there are a lot of other pieces which I'll discuss in the program, but I hope I've answered your question.
Ashish, I suggest you stop sharing your presentation so that the speaker mode is on. Achlesh, you've got a question?
Yes. I got a question. I want to know about services marketing. Basically, I am into international courier business, courier and cargo. So, can you tell me how differently can I be using internet marketing for my benefit?
So what's your product or what's your service?
We are into international courier and cargo.
Awesome.
Sending goods abroad.
Okay. So you are here at this networking platform, right?
Yeah.
Or you would have been part of some other networking platforms.
Yeah, I'm part of BNI also. I'm
Correct.
part of eGrowth also since last 4 or 5 years.
Yes. So what let's say I'm just trying to make it very simple for you if you've been to BNI and if you've been to eGrowth specifically here, that they tell you that do you need more, can you handle more business? That's what they tell you, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, how do you get more customers or more business essentially is when you get more customers or more leads, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you from my experience that you can get any business which needs more leads can get it faster, cheaper, and with higher control using.
Sorry, my question was basically how differently it should be done for services marketing. Now, product marketing, you can show your product, right? But in terms of services marketing, how differently you think we should be doing it?
All right. So basically, let me just gather my thoughts around it. You have to give me a second here to gather my thought because it's not it's a very smart question. Now, let's say, how would you do it successfully? Would be your question that how do I successfully market a service?
Yes.
Now, services business has something which is more innate to them, which is that they need to have, you need to build trust at a far higher degree when it's a
Yeah.
services business,
Yeah.
right? So there is basically, you need to stretch more on adding value. There is more you need to do that they've done is that they've figured out is that if you show the process, how the process is far more, far more clearly to your clients before, or to your prospects or to your audience before they even become your audience or before they become your customers. If you can show them your process, if you can basically also answer their fears, they will have a certain set of fears, which if you are in your business, you would know, correct? Your audience will have certain fears in engaging with you. If you're in cargo business, that whether the product is going to reach on time, whether it's going to reach in the fine shape, whether there's no theft in the middle, and so on and so forth. And if you can answer them, so basically when it's essentially a services business, you need to have to show them a process more. You also need to answer their questions. You need to basically give them the confidence by showing them parts of the processes or how well controlled it is. And that allows you to sort of basically get in more clients. So this is how, and the product business also, and I can just tell you again, don't see it from a services business standpoint of view or a product business standpoint of view. You see what you can offer, and more importantly, what is your competitive moat. So it's just not about marketing, it's also about your business model. Do you offer something, are you running what you call a run-of-a-mill service, or do you have something which is better, superior than anybody else? For example, I think one of the most famous example again is, let's say, this is with respect to the marketing, is every company was doing next day delivery or early morning delivery, but FedEx took it, and they just advertised that next day delivery, and they sort of ran, way past their competition. So basically, it's a certain aspect of your service which you highlight, and people sort of take on to it. So you need to do certain testing and iteration before you come to a winning model.
Okay. Yeah. There's no success or success mantra to it, right? That's what you're saying.
So basically, as entrepreneurs, if you think that you're going to do certain words of mantras, if you're going to chant something, or if you're going to do one thing right, excellently well, that won't do it. You need to have your whole process. And if you're asking for the mantra, there can be many. One is that you have a great, ad campaign. For second thing is, which is your long withstanding, is you have a great competitive moat that you service a little differently or in a way. For example, Amazon, when they came to India, they killed Flipkart and Snapdeal. So they did it with the services. The customer service focus was innately high. So there are mantras, but you need to have a lot of them, because you need to do a havan rather than chant one thing. You need to have start to finish.
Yeah. Ashish, I have a question to ask.
So just one moment, Sanjeev ji. I think Harpreet, did you want to add to the previous conversation?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Okay, Ashish, like Ashlesh was asking related to question for service industry. Similarly, I am into service industries.
You please be slightly loud.
Okay. I'm also into service industries. I'm into ISO certification and the different type of certifications like API, oil and gas, and different type of industries through Canada, US, and other countries. So my question is very simple. Like you had well mentioned that Facebook पे आप जब ad दे रहे हैं, so you can fix up that age group and the area. So we are doing all those things on Facebook as well as on Google Ads, और सब कुछ वो हम कर चुके हैं, जितनी भी वो कर चुके थे. बट जो हमें रिस्पांस मिलता है वो वही चिलर रिस्पांस जो आता है ना कि भी हाँ जी 10,000 में काम चाहिए, 15,000 में काम चाहिए, 20,000 में काम चाहिए. So we are getting those kind of responses. So being into service industry, again related to consultancy, like you had well said कि आप भी consultancy में fail हो चुके थे एक बार, या you had tried a lot. So मेरे को तो वैसे 18 साल हो गए काम करते करते, since last 18 years I'm running this company. But tapping the international market like Canada and other countries, how can we do that with the Facebook ad or Google Words ad? My question is very simple. That's it.
Okay, so basically, see, the question that you asked is that I've run my Facebook ads, but I have people who would sort of bargain with me and on the price point. That was the first
market
part.
Is like that, because market is like that only.
Yeah. So if the market is like that, for example, market has always, for example, if you remember that we used to have cable TVs and in our homes, and we would, the lowest price seller will always get the connection. This is like when the cable TV started.
Earlier.
right?
Not bad,
But
yeah.
if you notice, nobody bargains with Netflix right now.
Of
If
course.
they tell you there's a price, you pay it every month, correct?
सर अब सर हम हिंदुस्तान में रहते हैं, नेटफ्लिक्स जितने बड़े तो है नहीं, we are small
So
entrepreneurs.
let me just say it the other way. Even old Balaji will tell you the pricing, which is a small thing, and it's just comparison, right?
Yeah.
Now, if the reason they are able to do it because they have what you call a competitive mode, they have something which they can offer nobody else. So if you run what you call a Me Too product, and if there's a lot of competition, and then you have 2 or 3 places where you can go. One is that you must have a certain brand, right? Your brand must carry certain power.
That's it.
You know, certain courier services again would carry a premium for their delivery, and certain people will do it for far little price. So you will always have the competition, you will always have the constraint, and if you don't build a great positioning or great branding, right, or don't trust, and then you run plain what you call website conversion ads to Facebook, you will have hecklers coming your way. But if you were to show how are you awesome, what do you do great to the people, because when the price negotiation is happening, it does not matter at that time whether you're great or not. What matters at that time is who's a better negotiator. So if you don't want to negotiate, but I'm sure you can negotiate, but if you want to charge a premium for your services, do your positioning as an expert, and do your, you need to brand yourself well, right? So to your answer, for example, in today, let's say you heard of this, this app called TikTok, right? There are a lot of 16 to 20 years old who can charge more money than, believe me, Tushar Kapoor can. So the point is that you need to basically have a certain brand, and also you need to have what you call a great offer, and the offer you must also have a moat. So that is what I can tell you. And if you are, and then another thing that I can tell you is that your question may not lie in marketing as such or business innovation. It may be in your business pricing, because one of the things that you know is never leave money on the table. But so there's no one simple answer. You need to do a lot of things right. You need to do branding and positioning right. And then
Great. Ashish, let's move to the next question. Sanjeev ji, you had a question. So Harpreet, thanks for the question.
Ashish,
thank you.
Sanjeev ji.
Anji, sir.
Atul, okay.
After making a sale, how do you keep the customer engaged on internet campaign?
So once you made a sale, the first sale is most difficult. Now there is a reason that I would say, okay, that I'm doing the service, and it costs me more to basically put the whole stuff together than offer it in 1700, right? I would have spent lakhs of rupees to put it, but once somebody is a customer, right? So you need to add great value to them. And if you're adding great value to them, you can actually come with a better or a bigger offer, which they can sort of climb and take more and more of bigger offers from you. So it is not about how you got to engage them, but basically you got to make sure that it's not about the internet also. It's about whether you can add a value. Second thing is, if you can add a value, then basically you give them the offer. Okay, this is how I can offer value. I can order value, and then you keep building it. You can do it through emails, as simple as that. You can just send them a follow-up email or a WhatsApp text that I have something more of greater value to you. It may cost a little bit more, but if you're satisfied with my first product, you'll get the second product. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. Okay. Jeevan says that he wants to share something important. So Jeevan, please unmute and share.
Yeah. The gentleman, 2 people who asked the question just before this question, I want to add something very important. Now, see, you need to have your USP in place, and then through Ashish can create the USP with you, either perceived or actual or created, and then Ashish can market that in the market. I want to give one example which will completely blow your mind, I'm very sure. There's a company into pest control business. They have 2 USPs. First of all, understand their target market. Their target market is 5-star hotels and 7-star hotels. Am I audible, Atul?
Yeah, you are.
Their target audience is 5-star hotel and 7-star hotel. The name of the pest control company is BBK. They have 2 guarantee slash USP in place. Their guarantee is their USP. Guarantee number 1, In case you will spot even a single insect inside the compound of your hotel, we will give you the AMC done by our competitor for next 1 year. Guarantee number 2, in case your visitor who stays in your hotel overnight complains of a bed bug, the visit, you will give them an apology letter on our behalf so that they don't blame you. Plus, next visit will be free and we will pay for that. Now, let's imagine you are you are starting a 7-star hotel. Now, this company BBK से अच्छा एक और चीज बड़ी गजब की है, इस कंपनी की वेबसाइट स्टार्ट होती है यूएसपी गारंटी से. आपको दुनिया में कोई वेबसाइट ऐसी नहीं मिलेगी. Now, the moment you see USP guarantee of this company, किसी भी 5-star होटल 7-star होटल खोलने वाला है और ये अपना USP गारंटी बेचते हैं, who will win the contract? Only BBK.
Even this is one of the things very, very critical
So-
is that for
so-
most of the
so-
businesses.
so-
I mean, just to put this point here in this presentation is that, you know, if you're going to do internet marketing, you need to have the right hook and the right story and then the right offer. So
Acha, guys, we are at 10:31. Ashish, can you please suggest how long should we extend, or if at all we should?
I'm fine. I think I've done the offer, and I think I have a couple of more questions that if people are wanted to continue, I'm fine to continue in terms of basically there's certain questions that I see on the chat window.
So, bhai, I am speaking from the people who are contributing their time. So it's not
Yes.
about the offer. It is about
No,
creating the
we are
value for
fine.
them.
We
Yeah,
are
yeah.
fine. I mean, if somebody have
All
to
right.
ask questions, we're done.
All right. So I think we'll continue the call for another 10 minutes because the conversation is in a very interesting mode right now. The rubber is actually meeting the road right now. Okay. And I think Jeevan created a very important point that one, how do you have a USP and how do you, oh, fantastic. You're looking awesome in this getup. All right. So,
Yeah, I think I have to move
no worries.
from
Yeah. I think the
to
light has just gone.
someplace else.
Yeah, no worries. So I think there was somebody else who had a question. Ashish is very much there. Bharat had a question. Bharat says, hello, request, please inform how strategy for B2B corporate sales. We are a real estate consultants to corporate for their office leasing, warehouse and retail space across India based in Gurgaon. Ashish, you there? Are you able to answer this?
Yeah, I'm here. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Awesome. So let me just pull up to my studio. Let me just, yeah. So this is the studio that we have. So I had to move here. Cool. So the question is that this one is that, you know, how is strategy for B2B? And so Bharat asked this question, right? Bharat?
Yes, Bharat. Yeah, Bharat Mandirata.
Bharat is still there. You want to ask the question rather than me reading it off?
So simple, what I have written is, as we are into the similar type, we are into, because corporate sales practically is like a forward broking. We get into across the table and we sit and then the deal is there. So how you think in the, like a real estate, we are into the office, their requirement for any kind of leasing requirement, their office, retail chains and all, which will help them. So how this can be helpful to us in a, if we have a digital, we have a website, but how we can monetize that website, or we are having SEO, we are in coming at a number 2, number 3, number 4 like this in most of the search engines. But to get a business, how you can help us, that what are the things it will be really able to help us?
All right. So basically, the question is that you're basically into real estate, right?
Consultancy.
Real estate consulting, and basically when you're doing that, you would have to have clients either at your office or you will have to take them to the site, correct?
No, we go to the corporate offices, we meet them
Yes.
for their understanding of their what is their requirement for their upcoming offices, or if they want to relocate and if they want to consolidate. So it's like a more of a space solutions, which like this. For example, FinCare came. So
I got your question. I got your question that you're going to go to their office and
Yes.
you would have to basically conduct your business offline, right?
You're right, sir.
Now, let me just say this again. Lot of the biggest myth is that you do not have to become an e-commerce player, right? To use internet, you do not have to become an e-commerce player. For example, in my case, all my sales happen offline. I have to meet a client. I have to sort of meet them in person most of the time, or meet over Skype in some cases if they're overseas. But if they're in Gurgaon, Delhi, or Bangalore, I would travel and I would meet them, right? So the myth is that we don't have to become an e-commerce site. That's the first thing, right? Second thing is that if you want to use or leverage internet here, you would have to make sure that you do the advertisement a lot, get a lot of buyers into your website. Your game is to get a lot of people to, as buyers on your website and get their name numbers, and then follow up with them with respect to what you do, create curiosity in their brains, offer them something which is substantial, create a great news, and basically then you are meeting them with them then, all right? When you meet with them then, you would then have a better chance of conversions. First, you will have more customers, more leads to go to, correct? And second thing is, then you would have a far better chance of conversion if you've done your, before they even click your website, if you've done the branding, if you've done your positioning better, if you run your ads better, if you've warmed up the customer, you will have a far better chance of conversion. Will that make sense for you?
Yeah, Ashish, can I request your number and can speak to you offline?
Yeah, you can. Basically, it's absolutely fine. I'll put it down in the chat if that works for you.
Request.
And we can have a conversation. That's absolutely fine.
Fantastic. So thanks, Ashish, and thanks, Bharat. Sanjeev has a long tail question. So
Yes.
you were talking about the competitive advantage, and if you can complete that conversation, I think that got hijacked somewhere in between.
Sanjeev, yes, I think there was a question that he mentioned about 22 times that you have to get in touch. Is that right, Sanjeev?
No. He was talking about Sanjeev ji. Can you please unmute and share your question? अनम्यूट हाँ जी संजीव जी क्वेश्चन से पहले एक क्वेश्चन है मेरा ये आपने लॉकडाउन के टाइम में बाल कैसे कटवाए
I think he is not audible yet.
Sorry एक मिनट you need to unmute yourself
Yes, can you hear me?
या हाँ तो ये लॉकडाउन के टाइम में बाल कैसे कटवाए This is a $1 million question.
This is also because of internet marketing.
Okay, great.
Okay, my question is that you were talking about competitive mode. What do you mean by that, and how do you get into it?
Okay, so competitive mode essentially, one of the things that happen is that let me just say this, that these all words were alien to me. I was a simple, sales guy. And all these terms came to me because when you have to run a business, you need to do what you got to go to investors to pitch your ideas. They would talk a certain language and then you sort of keep talking to them and they become part of your vocabulary. So competitive mode is something that the advantage that you have, which cannot be easily copied. For example, I'll give you mine for a certain sense. I'll also give you one of my clients, competitive mode. Is that, for example, I'll give you my clients. Right? The competitive mode, for example, I have a client who's into dairy business, right? Now, there are a lot of dairy businesses which can come, but the competitive mode they have is that they have their own farm and they have their own cattle whom they have breeded over the last 10 years. So if a new entrant would have to have 10 years before they can come up with their own cows or buffaloes, right? So the competitive advantage that you have over the competition or something which nobody can sort of take it away from you. There can be a lot of, let's say, for example, a lot of digital marketers. And I worried that, okay, somebody can do a lot of digital, but I figured out that if I can also help you create a great value proposition, which no other digital marketer can do, and also at the same time can help you sell it, which no other digital, I have like great advantage over any other, digital marketing agency because I can actually help you sell it and also create a great product for you. Is it making sense for you, sir?
Yeah, it is.
So this is what we sort of, this is what we define as competitive mode, because if your business, when it's small, it certainly has a certain competitive advantage which a big player cannot have. So you want to leverage that.
Some people talk about nurturing a client.
Yeah.
How do you manage that through your campaigns?
See, for example, in your case or any case, for example, let's take a company which is very mundane. There's a company which makes knives, right? Now, how would you imagine that a company which makes knives would nurture a client? Cool. Now, for example, in order to do that, You can tell about how your knife is better. Cool. You're adding value when you tell them. You also can show them techniques of cutting the food, with using certain technique or certain type of knife. So this is where you add value. Cool. And then you nurture. For example, the most basic example I know of nurturing a client is when it comes to your shop. If you are a sari, if you sell saris, or if you do jewelry, is you nurture by ordering food for them, right? And if a set of family goes to a jewelry shop or a sari shop, they will immediately first up order something great food they will offer you, and then you're understanding that it's going to take 15 minutes to come, and then you take 15 minutes to eat, and then you have 15 minutes of obligation to sit here, and 45 minutes the sale will happen. This is the simplest example of nurturing a client. How do you do it over the internet? Simple is that you basically educate, you give them free techniques. Now, for example, if I give you wow techniques to cut your food through a knife, and I'm nurturing you, a lady can imagine, or a guy can imagine that, okay, the work can be done in half the time. So basically nurturing is through adding good value. So if you add good value, you create goodwill, and then you make an offer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Ashish, there's another question from Sagar. He says, please elaborate more on follow-up strategies, which you said follow up the client for 22 times. Will this not increase the client acquisition cost than actually fetching the lead? So Sagar, you can please unmute yourself and ask this question yourself as well.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Sagar.
How are you?
Very well, sir. Very well.
Yeah, actually, I am into marketing of poultry equipments, and we have been doing this from 1992. My father started it, and I joined the business in 2010.
Mhm.
So the point is that we have a lot of farmers in India, and the industry is growing leaps and bounds, and we are getting a lot of leads. My point is we are getting a lot of leads, but following it up is making us run for our money, because there are salespeople who are not following it up. We are getting leads from say IndiaMart, Trade India, all these platforms. Facebook. Suppose we go to Facebook, we have poultry groups which have more than 1 lakh people. So how to follow them? We have WhatsApp groups. I have more than 1400 WhatsApp group, maybe having 200 people on an average in each group. So already 3 lakh clients already lying in my phone. So we cannot, just figure out how to follow it up. And calling them 22 times, will it not be a very cost,
Intensive.
intensive proposition?
Yeah. So nobody's going to call them 22 times first up.
Sir, we have actually, what you are saying is correct. We have actually seen that. I have actually made my, salesperson sit and count number of calls he is making, and you are absolutely correct. हमने देखा कि 21 बार वो कॉल कर रहा है, and you have told the number is 22. तो 20-21 बार लगता है. तो उसमें फॉलो अप में कहीं ना कहीं इंटरनेट हमने लीड बना ली. लीड बनाने के बाद उसको फॉलो अप करने के लिए जो एफर्ट लगता है, तो उसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा आप एलॉबरेट करें.
देखिए, पहली चीज इसको आप समझिए कि सिर्फ इंटरनेट से अगर आप लीड बनाएंगे और सिर्फ सेल्स कॉल करेंगे तो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा. और आप 3 लाख लोग हैं, तो एक बंदा एक दिन में अगर मान लीजिए 10 कॉल भी करता है, तो आपको 3 लाख लोगों के लिए भी 30,000 सेल्स टीम चाहिए होगी, और वो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है.
पॉसिबल ही नहीं है.
तो आपको इंटरनेट को ठीक से यूज करना है. जो आपके पास लीड आई है, उससे आपको पहले तो आप समझिए कि आपके पास एक सोल्यूशन होना चाहिए, एक सिस्टम होना चाहिए. जैसे आप अगर पोल्ट्री फॉर्म में भी हैं, तो आपके पास एक सिस्टम होना चाहिए कि भाई देखिए, हमारा बिजनेस इसलिए बेटर है क्योंकि हम ये प्रोसेस फॉलो करते हैं, और उसकी मतलब बेसिकली वो थोड़ा औरों से बेटर होना चाहिए, या एटलीस्ट सिस्टम तो होना चाहिए. पहली चीज तो आप ये समझिए. दूसरी चीज आपको ये समझनी है कि अगर आपने जब ये सिस्टम बना लिया, तो आपको सिस्टम के अंदर जो अगर मान लीजिए 8, 9, 10 पीसेस हैं, उस पीसेस को आपको ईमेल के द्वारा बताना है लोगों को. तो लोगों को सेल्स कॉल में समझाना अपने प्रोडक्ट के बारे में मुश्किल होता है, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ इंडिया में कॉन्सेप्ट ही नहीं है कि हम प्रोडक्ट कॉल्स करें, हम सेल्स कॉल्स करते हैं. तो एटलीस्ट इंटरनेट को यूज करिए, एक्सप्लेनर वीडियो बनाइए कि देखिए ये मेरा पोल्ट्री फॉर्म में ये एक्सप्लेनर वीडियो है, ये पूरी प्रोसेस है, मैं आज आपको ये थोड़ी सी प्रोसेस समझाऊंगा. आपने नोटिस
वो वीडियो भी हमने बनाया लास्ट ईयर, क्योंकि हम एक सर्विस सेल करते हैं विच इज वेरी वेरी चीप इन इंडिया, मतलब, और वी आर गेटिंग इट फ्रॉम अब्रॉड. मिस्टर Singla, who is on the call, he also knows about me. और and we have made a video. This is just to add to your point कि उससे हमारे को लीड्स आए, ठीक है जी, उससे हमारे को लीड्स आए, बट वी डोंट नो हाउ टू मेक इट इन अ सर्टेन फॉर्मेट कि भाई वो काम अपने आप होता चला जाए.
तो देखिए जी, एक चीज आपको ये फिर से करनी पड़ती है कि देखिए कि क्या सक्सेस पॉसिबल है. दैट्स द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन यू शुड आस्क.
ओके.
दूसरी बात है कि हमने सबने सुना हुआ, हम बहुत एक्साइटेड होते हैं कि आइंस्टाइन को 10,000 टाइम्स रिसर्च करनी पड़ी, ट्राई करना पड़ा, और उसके बाद वो बल्ब बना पाया. और आज देखो आप दुनिया में हर जगह बहुत बल्ब्स हैं और एलईडीज हैं या व्हाटएवर. अगर वो छोड़ देता तो नहीं होता. तो हमें ना कई बार हम ये माइंडसेट में आ जाते हैं क्योंकि हम सोचते हैं कि यार ये 4-5 बार कर लिया, इसमें हो गया, नहीं तो छोड़ो. तो पहले तो हमें इस माइंडसेट से बाहर आना पड़ेगा.
बिल्कुल ठीक है.
दूसरी बात है कि भाई अगर आपने वीडियोस खुद बनाए हैं या किसी एक्सपर्ट एजेंसीज के थ्रू बनाए हैं, अगर हम सोचेंगे कि हम मार्केटिंग एक्सपर्ट भी बन जाए, हम कई बार वो पूछ रहे थे ना कि मैंने बाल आपने खुद काटे या किसी नाई को बुलाया. तो पॉइंट ये है कि आपने क्या सही सीक्वेंस लाई. भाई आपकी पूरी गाड़ी बढ़िया है लेकिन बार बार टायर पंचर हो जाता है तो गाड़ी थोड़ी बेकार हो गई. तो आपको इस माइंड, पहले तो कोई माइंड, ये मेरे साथ भी बहुत चैलेंज था कि मुझे लगता था यार ये कैंपेन कभी बनेगी नहीं, ये सब फ्रॉड है. फिर मैंने देखा कि यार Amazon से देखो मैंने खुद कितने ऑर्डर कर लिया, या WhatsApp तो चलता ही है. और पॉइंट ये है कि आपको बेसिकली थोड़ा क्या कहते हैं, आपको थोड़ा इसे बेटर करना पड़ेगा, इस प्रोसेस को पूरा क्या कहते हैं सही से देखना पड़ेगा. और मुझे ये कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि इस टाइम आप ये प्रोडक्ट ले ना लें, और बेसिकली सीखें. अगर आप खुद मार्केटिंग करना चाहते हैं थोड़ी बहुत, तो आपको ये प्रोडक्ट लीजिए, इसके अंदर 15-20 दिन लगाइए और आपको बहुत सारे इंसाइट्स मिलेंगे. और आपके बिजनेस में क्या कहते हैं, जो भी आप बिजनेस में है, ट्रस्ट मी, उस बिजनेस में कोई ना कोई तो बहुत सक्सेसफुल होगा.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
और आपका कोई रोल मॉडल होगा कि यार वो कंपनी तो बहुत अच्छा कर रही है. तो रीजन दैट कैन हैपन इज बिकॉज देयर आर सर्टेन फ्यू थिंग्स दैट दे हैव डन बेटर. तो अगर आप उसको वर्ल्ड क्लास तरीके से हर स्टेप को करेंगे या अच्छे तरीके से भी करेंगे तो भी रिजल्ट आ जाता है कई बार.
ओके, ग्रेट. सिंगला जी, आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे इस पे?
और मैं लास्ट चीज ये बोलता हूँ सागर, एक लास्ट चीज बोल देता हूँ अकुल, कि सागर जी आपको ये 22 बार इंटरनेट को यूज करना है. 3 लाख लोगों को 22 बार मेल भेजने का खर्चा, ईमेल का खर्चा 1 से 2 पैसे है. और अगर आप कोई अच्छा प्लान ले लो तो और भी सस्ता है, नहीं तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा 4 पैसे.
हमारे लाइन में ईमेल लोग बहुत कम यूज करते हैं, और व्हाट्सएप या डायरेक्ट
व्हाट्सएप तो फ्री है.
व्हाट्सएप फ्री है, लेकिन व्हाट्सएप के साथ प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मेरा नंबर बैन भी हो चुका है, नंबर बार बार मैसेज भेजने के लिए.
सर देखो
ये एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है.
अगर आप कहते हैं ना कि भाई ओलंपिक के लिए तैयारी करना चाहते हैं,
हाँ जी,
और आपका कोच स्टेट लेवल का है, नेशनल लेवल का भी नहीं है, या आपने कोई ऑस्ट्रेलियन कोच नहीं रखा हुआ, तो बहुत मुश्किल है कि आप ओलंपिक जीत पाओ स्टेट लेवल कोच से. या खुद अगर आप सोचो कि मैं घर में ही मतलब वो बना लूंगा,
वो कोच ढूंढने के लिए इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आए हैं सर.
तो आप बात करिए. आशीष ये कह रहा है कि जी आशीष के लेवल का कोच पकड़ो.
बात में करिए. और देखिए अगर बिजनेस का, हर बिजनेस को बेचने का तरीका होता है.
अच्छा आशीष, मेरे ख्याल लेट अस नॉट स्ट्रेच द कन्वर्सेशन. सिंगला जी, डू यू वांट टू ऐड टू दिस कन्वर्सेशन?
हाँ, मैं बस यही कहना चाह रहा था, वो सागर जी ने बोल दिया कि हमारे यहाँ जो इस फील्ड में, पोल्ट्री में, पीपल आर नॉट यूज्ड टू हैव ईमेल्स. वो भी इंटरनेट भी बहुत कम लोग यूज कर पाते हैं, मतलब कि बहुत ही ज्यादा ये
फूड मेथड. तो हम ज्यादा बहस नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि देखिए व्हाट्सएप तो हर कोई यूज कर रहा है.
दैट्स राइट, ये बिल्कुल सही है.
तो व्हाट्सएप यूज कर रहा है और फेसबुक भी हर कोई यूज कर रहा है. ट्रस्ट करिए,
व्हाट्सएप तो यूज करते हैं लोग.
व्हाट्सएप सर, व्हाट्सएप में 3 लाख लोग, तो मैं ही आपको बता रहा हूँ. फेसबुक में आपको बता रहा हूँ कि ग्रुप्स हैं जिसमें 1-1 लाख आदमी एक ग्रुप में है.
सो
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बट फॉलोइंग इट अप इज अ वेरी बिग चैलेंज.
आई अंडरस्टैंड. जो आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हो, बहुत ठीक कह रहे हो.
मैं इसमें एक चीज ऐड करूं. देखिए 2 चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. एक है आप कौन सा मीडियम यूज करते हो, और आप क्या मैसेज सिलेक्ट करते हो, है ना. तो मीडियम, चाहे आप व्हाट्सएप यूज करो, चाहे आप ट्विटर यूज करो, चाहे आप इंटरनेट यूज करो, चाहे फोन उठाकर करो, अगर आपका मैसेज अप्रोप्रिएट नहीं होगा वो टच नहीं करेगा. और वो अगर टच नहीं करेगा, आप जितना मर्जी पैसा फूक लो, कुछ ना आएगा.
तो उसमें ये भी एक इशू है कि लैंग्वेज बैरियर भी है.
आई थिंक ये कन्वर्सेशन थोड़ी बड़ी हो जाएगी. एक क्वेश्चन है आरती का. आरती का कहना ये है कि she being a lawyer, she is not allowed to. So okay, so Singla ji और सागर जी, आप please offline आशीष से build करते रहिएगा
Okay.
conversation. आशीष पूरा दिन available, I hope so, है ना जी आशीष जी? Yeah, great.
We can spare 20 minutes each. I will be happy. 20-30 minutes.
Hi Ashish, I have asked this question from you earlier also, but now my question is with a little twist that how much जो मैं आपका अगर ये course लेती हूँ जो आप अभी sell कर रहे हैं, so what is the kind of, and I follow it also as per your directions and guidance, what is the kind of level of scale up are you expecting in a profession like mine where I'm not allowed to advertise?
See, the first thing, the best thing about being in a lawyer profession is that there is always a legal precedent against anything and for anything. So the point is that I have seen lawyers getting famous, right? And they have used public, what do you call, relationship or PR services to make themselves very, very famous. So that's the first thing. Second thing is they have written tons of right blogs. The third thing is they have basically, and I can tell you there's a method there. For example, what their first blog will say is not what their 20th blog will say. And if you are someone who's comfortable on video, if you're comfortable on audio, if you're comfortable writing a blog, and even if you can't advertise, but you can create awareness. And trust me, if you continue to create awareness, and you can, if you know that there are a lot of cases, for example, I don't want to say it, for example, any topic is really very, taking off. Okay. Now, the good time to get into that topic is not when it is taking off. Good time is to figure out that this topic will take off and keep writing before it takes off. So one of the things that you have to understand is to understand there is a trend that is going to happen, and you basically, are able to anticipate that trend and write on that and get sort of famous and get invited. And that is where it is. That I would not say that this course you can do everything, but you would need a different, strategy, but which is, going, public. And then basically you have to sell without selling essentially. Right. So there was nobody saying that, who would you pick when you have a problem, or a lawyer that looks like very, very, authoritative and trustworthy, or a lawyer who just, is just saying that, okay, I have a degree or whatever is, So basically you need to create that trustworthiness. You need to create that personality. You're going to live a persona. So you need to build that persona. That's one. Second thing is you need to sort of create awareness in a very systematic way.
And what do you think again, whether this course is going to help me completely, or it is something else which, entirely something else which
part of this course talks about building your sales pitch. So you're not allowed to sell, but if you're on this platform and you do talk about, okay, I have this, legal specialty, that is putting out, who you are. But in fact, if instead of that, if you learn how to talk about, how I can serve you. For example, if you can get a legal case solved faster, you can always talk about that. So from that standpoint of view, the ad section will not be that useful, but I wouldn't say that, okay, you take this course because everything is going to be useful, but there are going to be certain parts of it which is going to be useful to you.
Thank you so much, Ashish.
Really great. So let's look at winding up the session for the day. So आशीष, एक दफा फिर से आप बताएंगे ये कोर्स कितने का है और कितने समय का है और लोगों को कितना डैमेज करेगा, क्योंकि आजकल सबके सब ऑलरेडी डैमेज परिस्थिति में हैं.
So from that perspective, I think I'm just putting this on. That's all it's going to be, that's all. 1,700 rupees a month. If you go to this website, which I had shared, which is this one, which is, I think, has put in the chat box as well.
Yeah. So 10xresults.clickfunnels.com/egrowth.
Yeah.
And in 1,700 rupees for a month. Okay.
That's right.
So that's a little over 50 rupees a day, right?
Yeah, 56, 57 rupees. That's less than what you will pay for a chayos to, have your chai.
Okay, great. And in this, you will be delivering videos, and also there will be opportunity for people to speak to you in person, right?
So there'll be videos, and then there'll be a weekly call in which, if people have challenges, they can definitely, bring it up, and we'll be happy to sort of answer them.
Fantastic. All right, great. Thanks.
Awesome.
And okay, so let me share about It's like a promotional thing. So all of you are here because of eGrowth. eGrowth is a platform which brings small businesses together. We help you to work on 3 elements. The first one is collaboration. The second is excellence. The third is opportunities. Okay. Excellence has 4 pillars to it. The first pillar is networking. Your business is only, the possibility of your business is only as large as your network is. And this one, Sagar was just saying that he's got a huge database. So that database is uninitiated database unless you are in communication, unless your network is well oiled. Okay, so if you well oil it, only then you will be able to extract something out of it. Right. The second piece in the excellence element is the business operations. So like Ashish has been talking about, the marketing piece. Okay, the marketing itself has a certain operations to it. Unless you get that operation right, unless you have the right resources to it, unless you commit enough time and energy to it, it will not bring you any results. So having the right, he also used the term method. So unless you have that method in place, so in eGrowth we also help you with resources which help you identify the method, get you the right medium, get you the right messaging, and whatsoever else is required to build your business. Okay, in the past couple of weeks you would have seen that we've been bringing in people who are masters in this space, and will continue to do this. Okay, the third element is innovation. Okay, so we keep on using or looking at different ways in which we can simplify your problems. Internet marketing, which is a black box in itself. People like Ashish, they make it simple and doable and palpable. So this is how we make things, life easier and simpler for you. And the fourth element is learning and development. An organization that stops learning stops growing. We keep on bringing you opportunities to learn. So while some of the people, they are professional coaches, counselors, and trainers and consultants, their job is to teach. Then there are some of them who are business owners. They just come up and share what they've picked up along the journey, and that itself is a learning for you. I will invite all of you to keep on cultivating such people around you. Only then you would grow. You need not subscribe to eGrowth. You need not be a part of eGrowth. But if you put these 4 elements wherever you are, I promise you, your business will not be the same again. And this will create opportunities that you've never even dreamt of, you've never even looked at. Okay, so this is how eGrowth works. Having said that, I invite all of you to visit our portal, which is egrowth.org. So www.egrowth.org. It's an awesome place. You can create your personal profile, business profile, post your requirement, post your offers, list your events, and do a lot more. We are a community of around 28,000 business owners right now. We've got multiple formats in which we engage with you. All right. So this was about eGrowth. So thanks a lot for your time. And what are we going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow is a Saturday, and Saturdays we'll kept aside for discussions. Tomorrow we are going to have a discussion, and on the panel we will have some lovely ladies, and the topic is going to be women behind business. How is it that they support the business? This is going to be an awesome discussion tomorrow. Invite all the women in your life to be on the call tomorrow, and we will have an awesome discussion tomorrow morning, 9:30. All right. And before we sign off, I urge each one of you to register to this offer which Ashish has given to you. Ashish would have already shared his number in the chat. You can pick up that number and you can reach out to him. I'm sure he'll do a lot of good stuff for you. All right. Bye. See you all tomorrow. Great, Ashish. Thanks for sharing your coordinates. And another thing, we have been live on Facebook. We started around 10 minutes after the conversation started, but I think that went really well. Okay, chalo, bye. See you tomorrow morning.